This is Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Olympic medalist, 1-0 professional, Frazer Clarke. Frazer, how are you?
All good, Dan. How are you, mate?
I'm good. Last time we spoke, you were fresh back in the gym after recovering from your thumb injury. Now you're fighting, next week in Bournemouth?
Next week, yeah.
How's it all been going? How's camp been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been, like I say, challenging, coming out of an injury, going into a camp. You're still sort of rehabbing and getting better as the camp goes on. But we're there now. We're using both hands. We're feeling good, and we're looking to get back in the ring and excited.
Great stuff. Who have you had in for sparring this time around? Anyone you can tell us about?
Oh, I had a few different people. I've been mixing up with sparring. I've had a few of the AJ sparring partners, a few Southpaw lads. Other than that, I've been sparring with Jose Stewart, big heavyweight, Birmingham, young prospect. And then I've been doing the rounds. I went up to Bradford yesterday, sparred a heavyweight over there. Can't remember his name, but yeah, just a few local lads as well. Couple of amateurs getting around, mate. Just whoever will come. Really, it's difficult heavyweight sparring.
And before the injury, we talked about this before, but you were scheduled to fight Nguema, the Spanish champion. What sort of challenge can we expect on the 30th in Bournemouth?
I don't think he was available, that guy. So I think we've gone now for a Latvian. I think he is 5-1 or 4-1. He's stopped 3. He only lost to Thomas Carty last time on the Matchroom show in Nottingham. So he looked like he come to win, throw a lot of shots. He was busy. We're just. I've been having this conversation with a few people. Them guys that usually box on your way up. I feel like the quality is not there anymore, and that's no disrespect. But I was speaking to Joshua about his come up the first 15 fights. He matched really well with good opponents. They all look good opponents as well. On paper, not just on paper. And once they got their raw specimens, it's difficult to find these opponents now. Honestly, God, you're having to these guys are having to demanding ridiculous money to come and fight. So it's it's not easy.
Do you feel these sort of fighters, the ones that are left over, do you feel they raise their game when they're fighting you because target on your back, Olympic medal, and so on?
Of course, it's a big win for them, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think the good gatekeeper, the one that's Sokolovsky is his name.
Sokolovsky, yeah.
Sokolovsky, yeah. He's the good one, but not everyone. He can't fight everyone. He can't fight every prospect in the world, can he? Do you know what I mean? So I'm sure he's that's one on the list that I'd love to have a fight with him because he's a great test to see where you're at, and he seems like a gentleman. It'd be a good fight.
When you were having that chat with AJ about his kind of apprenticeship compared to yours, did either of you kind of diagnose what the problem was, like why it's changed?
I'm not sure. I think it just might be errors in different times. Some of the people he fought were probably coming to the end of their careers. Like you look at your Skeltons, Kevin Johnsons, Paul Butlin. They were all probably on the last wave of their careers then. Do you know what I mean? So I think obviously father time doesn't help, does it? But I don't know. Yeah, just the landscape at the minute. I'm not sure if the quality opponents are out there.
How frustrating is that for you, given the caliber of opposition you're used to from the amateurs and in sparring? Then you go to fight night and it's a bit of a drop.
Yeah, it's frustrating because obviously, you want competition. We all want competition. But I think, you can only box what's in front of you. That's not my job. I don't really delve into it too much, to be honest. Between the management and people at Boxer and Sky, they sort that out. You want to be tested, let's make no mistake about it. You're not looking for 50-50 fights right now. It's just not the way it is. As much as people aren't going to want to hear that, it's just not the way it is, And it's sad because I feel like this is probably part of the problem why, some of the stadiums aren't getting as full as they used to, because it's a lot of one-sided fights. But, it takes time for younger people and, novice pros to come through. And then, once we get to 5, 6, 7 and 0 and whatnot, then you can have the step-ups. But at the minute, this early stage, forgive me, forgive the promoters, forgive everyone. There's a process to it.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one, so I think that's not a problem for anyone really who knows the sport anyway. We talked about AJ in passing just now. He's obviously got that big rematch with Usyk coming up in a month from now. How's he been looking in camp? I know you like to stay and watch his sessions sometimes after your own.
Yeah, he looks good, mate. He's focused, he's fit, mentally. I think he knows what he needs to do. Physically, grinding all the time, and I'm starting to sense a bit of excitement. Even getting closer to this fight gets. I mean, he's left now. He's left the campus Loughborough. He did a good stint here, probably 12 weeks before he's even gone out to Jeddah, and now he's there. He's I spoke to the guys today. I think he just arrived on Saturday, so he's probably just having a few sessions just to get himself acclimatized, and then it'll be all systems go. Foot to the floor, and a few more hard weeks before it's showtime.
What do you make of Robert Garcia? When we spoke last time, you'd only kind of seen him a few times at that point. He's now been in a full camp, obviously out in Jeddah now, I guess. But what did you make of him and how he went about business?
Yeah, old school, no nonsense. This is what needs to be done. This is how we're going to do it. This is how you're going to do it. You either do that or Robert Garcia gets on a plane and goes home. He wants winners. Great guy, great stories to tell. Great experience, worked with great fighters, a gentleman and a winner. I think winning is everything from not just winning, knocking people out. This is what he wants.
And are you planning to go out there to watch the fight?
Yeah, I've got a busy schedule in August myself, but I'm looking to get out there, even if it's for the 1 or 2 days just for the fight. I'll be there to support him, definitely.
Now, your fight's on Sky, of course, as all the boxer shows are. There's been reports that the Usyk AJ rematch will end up on Sky Sports box office, as yet unconfirmed. Do you have kind of a horse in the race? Would you like it to be on your broadcaster because it brings more eyes generally to your fights ultimately?
I think everyone would like. I think everyone in the country would like it to go on Sky. That's just my opinion. Beyond the zone, I'm sure they'll do a good job of it, but there's only one Sky box office, and it's easy for everyone to go to. You go down the local pubs and get it. You can have no crashing of the app or anything like that. So it'd be. I think Sky's a great place. It's a good platform, isn't it?
Is this the sort of thing you aspire to, in the future? Obviously not anytime soon, but those big Sky Sports box office nights, stadiums, that kind of thing.
100%. You have to dream big, and I back myself. I'm my own biggest supporter, and I know if I keep working the way I am, that I don't see no reason why these big nights can't come.
Do you put any sort of time frame on it? Have you got kind of little check marks along the route that you want to set for yourself?
I mean, I have to be realistic. I think this year now is just about getting experience in. Next year we can probably look at a title. The year after that, we'll still be looking at the titles. And 2-3 years probably, and I don't see, if I progress it the way I want to progress, then there's no reason why I can't be headlining shows.
Do you look at other prospects ever at a similar level and look at who they're fighting or what stage in the card they're at, that kind of thing, or do you just purely yourself?
I always look, like I look at the guys like 30-0, 14-0, 13 knockouts, 14 knockouts, and I think, oh my God, if they're fighting these guys, I could fight these guys tomorrow, no problem. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, there's a process to everything in there, and we're getting there. I think once I'm back in there after this one, and we let the reins off, we're going to be flying.
Do you find that a lot, that it's the people around you, whether it's your trainers or the people at Boxer, trying to rein you in a little bit, that you're the super chomping at the bit?
Yeah, I think the coach and the management, I think they probably go with experience over me just being a keen guy that's interested in boxing the best out there, because what I'm used to. So there's a process to this. There's a business element to it as well. So yeah, it's just about slowing it down, I think, and really getting the right fights at the right times.
Frazer, really appreciate it, mate. I'll see you in Bournemouth on Fight Week.
Take care. See you later.